Hello friends, now I'll be taking the topic India-Maldives relations. Although not very significant earlier, but it has become all the more important since last 1 or 2 years, especially from the time of regime change. Let me cover this topic. There is not much to speak about this, so I'll try to be as brief as possible and I'll try to complete this topic as quickly as possible. But you have to read my slides very carefully, right? See, it is actually Maldives is group of islands, what we call as archipelago, right? It is group of islands and which got independence from England in 66, right? It is a country which is placed towards the south of India, right, in Indian Ocean region. And for a very long time, we had very close relationship with Maldives, and the president of Maldives, that is Abdul Gayoom, was very close to Indian leadership, and we had a very friendly relationship with Maldives. Even to the extent that India started helping Maldives in every possible way, building their infrastructural projects and all that, investing heavily in Maldives, right? Many Indian workers started working in Maldives. And when there was a political coup in Maldives in 88, when LTT, Maldives is a very small country with a very weak army and all that. As a result, it is a country which cannot protect itself. As a result, in 1988, with the help of LTT, opposition parties overthrew the government of Abdul Gayoom. It is in that context India in 1988 sent its army and restored the regime of Abdul Gayoom, right? And as I said, Maldives was a very friendly country to India for a very long time, till the power went into, subsequently Abdul Nasheed came. He was also quite favorably disposed towards India. All this started changing with the advent of President Abdullah Yameen. He came to power and he literally sold his country to China. That was the time when China started expanding its footprints inside Maldives to further its policy of string of pearls, that is to contain India by helping these countries economically, sometimes militarily, and getting military bases. As a result, under the Abdullah Yameen regime, he borrowed indiscriminately from China, right? And Indian influence was contained to this extent that India became a negligible partner there, right? And under Chinese pressure, Abdullah Yameen had a very hostile attitude towards India, right? And India thought that this could impose a huge security cost on India, right? Because he was totally supportive of China's one belt, one road initiative. That way even today Maldives is. But he completely overturned the foreign policy of Maldives, which was India first, right? We say Pakistani policy is India centric, right? So Maldives policy was India first, that is giving prominence to India in their foreign policy. All that he upturned, and his entire foreign policy became China centric, right? Fortunately for India, he was removed from power through an election, right, which he was not willing to conduct, and even which he tried to rig, but under international compulsions, especially compulsions by countries like England and America, that elections were held, though slightly fraudulent, but still they were what should I say, fair enough to the extent of dislodging the regime of Abdullah Yameen. With this, you can understand the kind of resentment which Maldivians had towards the China-supported regime of Abdullah Yameen. And when he came to power, President Ibrahim Soli, who came to power in the late 2018, he came to power, and he has restored the India first foreign policy of Maldives, right? And India earlier was a net security provider, although Maldives was not exactly a protectorate of India the way Bhutan is, but still India provided security, both external as well as internal security whenever it was required, especially in 1988 when I said Abdul Gayoom's regime was dislodged, right? And good thing is that the new government of Ibrahim Soli, which again is the advised by Mr. Nasheed, who as president was quite favorable towards India, and Soli has succeeded in restoring India first foreign policy of Maldives. Now question arises, why such a small country is so significant for India? Why India should concentrate so much on Maldives? See, answer is very simple. Strategic location of Maldives. It is placed in Indian Ocean. So strategically it is very, very important for India. Otherwise it will be used by China, then against India. Then India, being a major power, has the highest stake in the stability of Maldives. It is for that reason recently India has committed an aid of $500 million to Maldivian government, right? And Maldives is one of the critical country if India wants to maintain its naval superiority in Indian Ocean region, right? Then securing sea lanes of communications, fighting piracy, because there is huge piracy in this region, and sea-based terrorism. Kasab was, product of sea-based terrorism only, right? In 2008, when Bombay blast and others occurred, right? Then countering China's string of pulse policy. I already explained this when I covered India-China relations. That is, through their string of pulse policy, China aims at giving huge amount of economic aids to these countries in order to counterbalance India, and sometimes getting military bases also, causing threat to India's security, right? So Maldives is very significant country for India. Then making Indian Ocean a conflict-free zone, again that is very, very significant for Indian Navy to maintain its dominance in this region, right? Right up to countries like say Seychelles and Mauritius, right? Then exploring blue economy and enhancing trade. Blue economy means, prawns, fishes and all that, right? So that also, for economic reasons also, we need to have close relations with Maldives. Then security of Indian workers who are working there. And most important, let me tell you, sometimes there are geographical compulsions, and it is in the interest of Maldives if it does trade with India rather than China, because India is a country which is nearer to it, and China is almost 3 times far away cut off from Maldives, right? So all these are the reasons, economic, geopolitical, strategic, global. Because of all these reasons, Maldives is a very, very important country for India. But it's not so simple, it's not so easy. There are certain hiccups. And what are these hiccups in the relationship? China factor. This is the sole factor which is an important hurdle in our relations improving further. Already it has improved with the change in the regime, but improving further is because Maldives is hugely indebted to China, right? 70% of the external debt of Maldives is to the China. Then Maldives continues The present government, I don't know whether will revise it or not, continues to have free trade agreement with China. Then Maldives is part of maritime Silk Route of China. As you know, like one went, one road, China also wants to revive its old sea lane, right? Sea route that is from Africa up to China, right? That it wants to revive the conventional silk route through seas, right? And Maldives is partner in that. Then it literally turned a client state during the time of Abdullah Yameen. You'll be surprised to that Malé Airport was built by Indian company GMR, the same company which has built Hyderabad International Airport, right? And after completing, they were not allowed to operate. They were asked to simply go out, right? Without any compensation. Thanks that GMR company went and appealed in Permanent Court of Arbitration, and they delivered a judgment in favor of GMR, and Maldives had to pay the compensation amount which ran into millions, right? And several prime islands, as I said, Maldives is a country having, it's a group of islands. Certain prominent islands are being leased to China, right? So these are, China factor is one of the biggest stumbling block in India improving its relations with Maldives, although as I said, they are in the process of improvement. And why Maldives is so significant to India? It is because India wants to maintain its naval dominance in Indian Ocean region. The kind of superiority which China has in Himalayan mountains, the same kind of superiority Indian Navy has in the seas. And Maldives is one of the significant country for India to continue its dominance, right? Besides, as I said, the factors are stakes. I gave you the brief history of Maldives, why Indian stakes in Maldives, and the stumbling block, that is China factor, right? There is not much in this topic. I hope I have tried to make it as clear, as straight as possible without going into long explanations and all that. I am sure by using the latest data, because I have not used, I can use only up to my time. By the time you face your exams, there could be some new facts can emerge. You simply incorporate those into the answer, right? With this, I conclude. Thanks.